Alright, well, I decided to do a video of the garden for my TSS friends. And the first thing you notice is the solar drawing apparatus doing its work. Here on the right, which is the east side of the garden, you can see a new raised bed with a willow frame in it and nothing much else in it. Hopefully there will be some beans or peas growing up on that in a little while. Behind the first raised bed there are some pots of flowers, and then a second raised bed, which we'll see in a minute. Oops, past the towel. And first raised bed on the west side of the garden. On either end of the bed there are two frames with wires. That's for the cucumbers to grow up. And the type I have, and some of them are looking a little wilted, are Paris pickling cucumbers, which are supposed to grow well in cooler climates. I have some tomatoes that I call from unknown provenance, which is a fancy way of saying I lost the labels or I didn't bother to label them. And there's some pepper plants near me. And there are tomatoes on the ground, some of which I'm going to sell out the front with my eggs. Here are some tomatoes which are quite small yet. They're called Purple Ukraine, and they're supposed to be a medium-sized tomato in a purple color, and some more unknown tomatoes and cucumbers. Oops, sorry, that was a bit fast. Flowers. You can tell I like pansies. And in this raised bed, which is made of pallets, and you can see this one is made of pallets as well. My husband made them. There are zucchini in the back. I don't know if it's a golden or green variety. And just in front of the zucchini are vegetable squash, the spaghetti squash that's supposed to come out in strands, and then some strawberries, you can see, and me pansies. Nice cheerful little things, and everything's ready to be watered. Two greenhouses, which keep my things a bit protected. Some pumpkins on the ground. This is a commercially made raised beds. Lettuce, and there's some eggplant, and I'm going to put more eggplants and okra when my seedlings get big enough. There's a bit of okra in, but it's not doing very well. Radishes at the very end. Flowers. Another raised bed with carrots and parsley, parsnips supposed to grow. Peas on the willow supports. And some beans in the bare patch which haven't grown. And in front of that is blueberries. Two chickens here which are new. They're not in a sin bin really, they're just there to because the younger one can't eat the feed that the older ones do, as it will harm her. And here's my older girls. And their house within the run. My shed, rain barrel, but we need to get the guttering all fixed up on that. And then several squash plants here. And where the greenhouse used to stand, I'll put a few things in. Probably maybe some Brussels sprouts and maybe some pumpkins. And here are two apple trees, so got a bit of permaculture going. And this is the view back up to the house.